Okay, hi guys. Simple exercise for you today using scale fragments in the key of C major. We're looking at a diatonic 2-5-1 chord progression, D minor 7, G7, C major 7. I've extended a little bit with the F major 7 there as well, but you can essentially ignore that and just make it a 2-5-1. So the chords sound like this. And the exercise sounds like this. Essentially, that's what we're looking at, which is very melodic, as you just heard. And what we're doing here is we're going down scale fragment, down 5 notes, and then back up again. So what happens here is we start on the 3rd of D minor 7. So let's get our left hand prepared for this and play in this position: C on the 8th fret, D on the 10th fret, E on the 7th fret, F on the 8th fret, etc. So that's going to be our C major position for this exercise. And we're going to start up on the F on the 10th fret of the G string and go down the scale of C major until we reach the B. Then we're going to go back up, B, C, D, E, and that gives us the first bar. You can see what happens here is we go down from 3rd of D minor 7, and then we resolve onto the 3rd of G7 and go back up again, which takes us to an E, which, hey presto, that is the major 3rd of C major 7. And then we go down that again, down the scale. So E, D, C, B, and then A, which is the 3rd of F major 7, and then back up that again. So A, B, C, D. So the whole thing again. That's it. So what it gives you here is it gives you nice direction and melodic sense. So that's really good, and that is something that you should try to think about when you're improvising. The only problem with this exercise is that it doesn't sound so interesting rhythmically. It's a bit bland, isn't it? Right. Yeah. So what you could do is spice that up and just change the rhythm. Which is going to make it sound more musical and more mature. And also, what you could do as well is if you have a bass like mine, which is tuned E, A, D, G, C, you can play it up an octave. Also, I would recommend playing it down an octave as well, just so you know how to play it. Right? Try playing it in a different fingering. And that is, just for example, what I'm doing there is I'm playing a different position of the same scale. So what that gives me is just more access to other notes higher up the fretboard. And just for example, I'll give you that position. I'm playing in the C major position, but instead of, I'm playing from the 8th fret there, but between the 8th and 12th fret. So in this position I don't use the 1 finger per fret rule. What I do is I just use 1 finger per note, but essentially I'm stretching from the 8th to the 12th fret. So I'm starting the exercise on F using the 2nd finger. Like that. So anyway, that'll be in the tablature as an alternate fingering, and you'll be able to get the tablature at my website if you need it. And if you have any questions at all about this lesson, or anything to do with basses or playing the bass whatsoever, you can get in touch with me either on the comment section here, or you can send me a message. And also, if you're wondering what kind of bass I'm using, I endorse Bacchus and sell Bacchus basses as well. And you can find out more about those at my website. This particular one is the it's a Bacchus DX5. It's ash body, maple neck. It's hand built in Japan, and this is one of the higher end basses in the range. This one's a passive version. You can also get an active version of this too. If you have any questions about those basses, feel free to ask me. You can find out more at my website, like I said. So that's it for today, and I hope that's useful to you. I'll just play out again, just so you can hear it in context. Okay, see you for another lesson soon.